So repeat after me. Ashhadu
أشهد
an la
أن لا
ilaha
إله
illallah.
إلا الله
Ashhadu
Ashadu
an la
ilaha
an la
ala
ilaha
ilaha
illallah.
illallah
Wa ashhadu
wa shahadu
anna
anna
Muhammadan
Muhammadan
Rasulullah.
Rasulullah.
Repeat after me. Ashhadu
أشهد
an la
أن لا
ilaha
إله
illallah.
إلا الله.
Repeat after me. Ashhadu
Shadu
an la
Allah
ilaha
ilaha
illallah.
illallah.
Hello, everyone. A surprising phenomenon has occurred in England in recent years. An increasing number of British citizens are choosing to embrace Islam. According to several reports and testimonies from citizens, the primary reason behind this is a dissatisfaction with a materialistic lifestyle, which is perceived as increasingly distant from values of spirituality and humanity. According to records from several religious studies institutions, England has become one of the European countries with a significant growth rate of converts to Islam. Some experts suggest that many British people are beginning to question the individualistic and consumer-driven lifestyle that characterizes modern Western culture. This phenomenon has led many people to seek a simpler and more meaningful way of life. Islam offers different values, particularly in terms of inner peace and a focus on the relationship with God, which may not be found in modern Western culture, said Sarah Evans, a convert who embraced Islam 2 years ago. Several mosques in major cities such as London, Birmingham, and Manchester report an increase in attendance at Islamic studies and preaching events, especially from native British citizens. Many are inspired by their interactions with the Muslim community, who live simply and cohesively, far from materialistic impressions. Although there are varied views regarding their motivations, most converts in England state that Islam offers a structured worldview and clear values for building a more peaceful and stable life. Experts predict that this trend will continue as more people seek a life that isn't solely based on material satisfaction, but on a deeper spiritual quest. The resurgence of Islam in England is now more than just a minority phenomenon. This development has begun to attract attention within British society, where many view it as a significant cultural and spiritual shift. In recent years, many native British people from diverse backgrounds have been drawn to Islamic values that offer inner peace, a deeper sense of purpose, and a strong ethical structure. Many feel that Islam provides a more stable and peaceful alternative compared to the Western lifestyle, which is seen as overly individualistic and materialistic. Preaching organizations and mosques across England report an increase in attendance at Islamic study events, even among young people. Consistent preaching programs in schools, universities, and social environments play a key role in attracting the attention of those seeking spiritual alternatives. Professor David Morgan, a sociology of religion expert from Oxford University, notes that this phenomenon shows that more British people are beginning to question aspects of their own culture and lifestyle, seeking a life more rooted in spirituality and peace. This is not only about religious conversion, but also a quest for meaning in life that many feel is missing in Western culture, Professor Morgan explained. This Islamic revival movement is also warmly welcomed by the local Muslim community, who see it as an opportunity to strengthen inter-community relationships, bridge cultural gaps, and showcase a peaceful, compassionate face of Islam. They hope that this trend can continue to grow positively, fostering unity and bringing values of peace to British society as a whole. Mosques in England are now increasingly crowded with worshippers, both from native Muslims and new converts to Islam. The rise in attendance is especially visible in major cities like London, Birmingham, Manchester, and Leeds, where many mosques report surges in participation for Friday prayers, study sessions, and other religious activities. Several mosque leaders have noted that this increase is not only from the descendants of immigrant Muslim residents, but also from native British people. In fact, many mosques have started expanding their facilities to accommodate the growing number of worshippers. In London, for example, large mosques like the East London Mosque and the Central Mosque in Regent's Park are often filled to capacity, especially during main worship times like Friday prayers and the month of Ramadan. A representative from the East London Mosque commented, "We are very grateful to see this increase. More people want to learn about Islam, even among non-Muslims who are curious. They come, ask questions, and some then decide to join regular study sessions." Religious observers call this phenomenon a sign of spiritual revival within British society. Many feel that Islam offers inner peace and simplicity in life, something increasingly hard to find in a culture that is more focused on material things. This phenomenon has also inspired Islamic organizations to expand outreach and social services, so that interested British citizens can learn about Islam more deeply. Mosque leaders hope that this rise in worshippers can foster an inclusive, harmonious environment, positively contributing to the religious life in England. Over the past few decades, more churches in England have faced a decline in attendance. This phenomenon has become more visible, especially in major cities and rural areas. Recent reports indicate that some churches have even been forced to close or repurpose their buildings due to low attendance, while British society seems to be exploring alternative forms of spirituality. Amid trends of secularization and changing views on religion, many British people feel that traditional approaches to spirituality no longer align with their modern lives. This has led many to explore other forms of spirituality, including Islam, which offers structure, discipline, and inner peace. According to data from the Church of England, the number of people attending church services regularly has steadily declined over the past few decades. Researchers suggest that factors such as consumerism, technological advancement, and an individualistic lifestyle have contributed to the waning interest in traditional religious life in England. Reverend Andrew Thompson, a London area pastor, expressed that the church currently faces a major challenge in staying relevant to younger generations. Many people, especially young people, feel that the church can no longer address their inner concerns, he said. "We need to find new ways for the church to be a relevant place that offers peace to modern society." This phenomenon has led churches to start innovating, holding interfaith dialogues, and creating activities that are more inclusive and spiritually enriching. Despite the challenges, some church communities remain optimistic that with a more open and modern approach, churches in England can once again draw the public's interest. On the other hand, the renewed interest in Islam and other forms of spirituality shows that many British people still feel a need for a spiritual connection, though they are choosing different paths to find it.